Hey beautiful souls, I'm here to share Capricorn's messages of clarity and guidance. So this reading is going to apply whenever you see it, so it's not date specific. Alright, so let's just get into it. Alright, so Capricorn, you may be opening your eyes up to something. Let's see. Oh, okay, what else? Alright, so I feel like you're coming out of some sort of struggle and you're ready to move forward, or just coming out of some sort of situation because you opened your eyes up and you no longer want to be in that place of confusion, stress, and struggle. You feel like you have a clearer mind now, or you're getting to that space of where you feel like you know what it is you want to do and what decision you want to make. And now it's about moving forward with that, with passion and dedication. Okay, let me see here. What else? Okay. Yeah, because you're ready to end the conflict, and it could be an internal conflict or conflict with others, but I do see you ready to end that and wanting to move forward here. Okay, what else? Okay, and this is all likely gonna come. Let me just make sure this is in the camera. Okay. Yeah, so once you're in that space of making the choice to move forward, then things are gonna pick up very rapidly for you, and you may get some communications, or you may get like some soul family coming in, or just some resources that can come in and help you and be made available to you. That actually goes like that. So yeah, that's gonna come in rather quickly for you once you're like, okay, I got what I'm ready to do, and I want to move forward. Let's see. So I'm looking at some past. What's kind of come up in the past? Well, this is a change that was really necessary to get rid of all of the things that just didn't belong and that were no longer providing any value to you at this time. So it's time to make a shift from that into a new beginning. Okay, what else? Okay, yeah, so your previous efforts weren't recognized, appreciated. Yeah, but all is not lost. Your work, you're going to be able to recover that in some way and utilize it, whether it's just having that experience. You're going to be able to draw on that, or have something tangible that you can physically utilize in a different way. So you may need to change that or make modifications to that, but all is not lost. So you definitely are going to be able to utilize and leverage the work, the experience, the knowledge that you gained and completed as a part of this process. So don't worry about that. So what else? Okay. Yeah, so I feel like this definitely just left you feeling hopeless and like you weren't really sure how, like what it's kind of like what do I do now that this has happened? So I feel like you were in that space, or you may even still be in that space, some of you, but I see you coming out of it. I do see you coming out of it up here. Yeah, you're definitely coming out of that space. So let's see what some potential outcomes are. Yeah, so you being like freer and expressing more of yourself, helping more, utilizing your resources more, I do see that happening. I see you definitely coming out of this space of just feeling tied down or feeling bad about the situation, pain, heartache, all of those energies. I feel you coming out of those energies. So that's wonderful. That is wonderful. What else? What other? Okay. It is going to be important for you to remember to focus on what it is that you desire and not the things you do not desire and the things you don't prefer. So some of you, it may take you a little minute to get there because you are still going to be thinking about what happened and what you left behind or who you left behind, as opposed to really recognizing and seeing the value in this experience and the opportunity in this experience that there really truly is. And you're going to need to turn yourself around and focus on all the resources and opportunity available to you. And even you can see in this depiction here, the cups are knocked over. You no longer have that available to you. The wine's spilled out. It's gone. Your castle's here, but you have this river as an obstacle between it. So you can't get there that way through the river. But if you would just turn around and focus your energy in a positive place and in you moving forward, you will see that you do actually have 2 cups full of wine here just waiting for you. Also, you have a bridge here to get across, to get to your castle and to get to your abundance, to get to your victory. And you have all the strength and the power within you that you need to achieve that and to turn yourself around. All of that is already within you. What else? Yeah, so this is really just your process of gaining spiritual mastery and working through challenges and conflict and changes. Like, yeah, I definitely see this process as just a training exercise for you for what is truly meant to be your journey and your path. So don't get caught in the lack and in the past, and recognize and realize that as a natural part of the evolution and process, and take it as the learning experience that it was, so that you can proceed. Okay, so what can Pisces do to get the best outcome? We're not on Pisces, I'm sorry. We're on Capricorn. I just did Pisces. Alright, so what can Capricorn do to get the best outcome? Alright, so I would say just be very demure, very mindful. Just be humble, essentially, and just let things play out as they may. You don't need to add any extra fuel to the fire. You can just, well, it's up to you, but you have that information and you can do with it what you want. But essentially, I'm hearing that it's really time to get focused on what's important to you at this time, as opposed to staying focused on, telling your side of the story or tearing down the other person. And I'm not saying that anybody's doing that. I'm not saying that, but I'm just giving you examples of things that are negative that you could focus on, or things that are, positive that you can focus on, which we did talk about. Just really considering the lesson in things and the opportunities that exist because of where you are now, because there's always an opportunity for you, always. And focusing on those things to get past this. So what else can Capricorn so there's likely a different approach than what you've thought of so far, and you may need to really think about this and ponder it, because probably the option that you haven't thought of, that hasn't come to you yet, is going to be the best option for you to get your best outcome. So I would say just allow things to happen in time. Don't try to rush things or rush the process, because you're learning as well. As a part of this, you're also learning. So if you try to move too fast, then you're not fully truly getting the full experience, and then you'll experience a slowdown so that you can truly process it and get that full experience from it. And I'm not saying that to stay in a negative, dark place where you're not feeling good. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying really tap into your true, authentic feelings, and don't try to dismiss them or try to tell yourself you don't feel that way. It's okay to, you know what, I'm just gonna take a minute, I'm gonna appreciate this feeling, and then I'm going to thank this feeling for having it, letting me experience it, and then let it know, okay, I learned everything I needed to know, I don't feel this way anymore, I'm ready to move on. So doing some sort of ritual like that to help you fully and completely process things and then move on is what I'm saying. So definitely not saying like just stay in that energy for as long as you want to. I'm not saying that, because you know what will not be helpful for you. So, and that just in general wouldn't be helpful. So, all right, anything else Pisces can do to get their best, or sorry, why do I keep saying Pisces? Capricorn. All right, yeah, so really tap into your strength and recognize and remember, because I know you recognize, I know you know, but remember how powerful you are. Remember that this isn't you feeling down and feeling sorry for yourself. This isn't you, like, this is you, full of strength and power. This is you. Get back to that. What do you need to get you back to this place? And this is not gender specific. This is power and strength, period. Okay. All right, so I'm going to get some messages here. Okay. Okay, so what messages does Capricorn's higher self have for them? Thank you. So we're going to take this one. Oh, okay. So for some of you, you may be feeling some fear. Okay. But I see you coming out of that space. You are going to come out of that space, but this is telling you exactly what you can do. You have to let it go. So what self-care practices do you have when you are going through and having these types of challenges? Like for me, meditation is key. It is my go-to for when I'm feeling just down or not the best. I do it either way, regardless of how I'm feeling. But when you're in that space, what are the things that you do to make yourself process those feelings and look ahead? So think about those type of self-care practices, meditation, mantras, affirmations. Like what are some of those things that you could do during this time to help you let go of that fear and recognize what your power is? Oh, okay. See, that's what I was talking about, how like I'm not saying just cover it up with a band-aid. I'm saying like process it so that you can move forward. And this is your confirmation saying the same thing. Okay. All right. Okay. just some words of encouragement. You're doing an amazing job. You got this. You got this. Yeah, this is all a part of your process and your plan and your life journey. This is all a part of it, so don't come down on yourself and don't blame yourself. And if you make a decision that you know was not the best decision for you, don't beat yourself up about that and harp on it and blame yourself for that. You've recognized it, and that's an amazing accomplishment right there. You recognize it as something that you don't prefer and that wasn't helpful to you. And you can also recognize ways that you can make a different choice in the future. Okay? All right. Yeah. So your success is limitless. It's limitless. Once you get in this energy of strength and power, nothing, no one will stop you. Focus here. And focus on not letting what's happened to you in your past decide your future. You in the present moment, right here, right now, decide your future, and you co-create that with your source and your higher self. Okay, so let me get you some more messages. All right, so what other messages do we have for Capricorn? Some other messages? All right, let me fix this. Oh, all right, this says mind your business, okay? So if you are taking on others' pain, it's time to reconsider that and cleanse yourself. Like body, mind, and soul. Cleanse yourself, body, mind, and soul. And don't take on other people's burdens and challenges. Be the example, showing them what and how you can make better choices and make your life better and achieve the goals that you desire. Be the example. Don't take on their pain and their struggles and their challenges, because they're not yours. You have your own, and you're here for your own life purpose and life journey. And the way that you help others is to be the example. Okay. And for some of you, did we talk about meditation or implementing your self-care practices? So that's definitely something that I'm hearing for you to do. And exercise, drinking your water, doing your meditations, journaling, just considering things that you can do to take care of yourself, body, mind, and soul is what is strongly recommended here. It's time to reset and get back to your authentic self. Okay. Oops. Okay. All right. Be vulnerable. So that, I know, can be difficult for Capricorns, but being vulnerable is strength, and it's showing your strength. And I'm hearing it's time for you to be your authentic self. And only you know what that means and what you need to let go of and what you need to move away from in order to do that. And you can do that from a place of love and of knowing that you have everything you need and you are everything that you need. So you don't have to go into this protective mode in order to do that. And incorporate some more joy into your life. So some of those, you could start with the self-care practices, but also just, what do you enjoy? What makes you happy? What makes you smile? what does that look like? And incorporate those things into your routine. And do it just very simply. Don't make it hard. Because if you say, oh, well, you know, I love going on vacation, but then you can't go on vacation and for another 3 or 4 months, that's not helping you right at this point in time. Do the simple things. Make it very simple. Hey, you know, I love to sit on the balcony and drink tea. Do that. That is something that you can do right now. Okay, so think of things like that. Oh, like for instance, if you love to journal, you don't have to wait 6 months to buy a journal. You can buy a journal right now, and you can just journal, you know, a couple sentences or a paragraph. You don't have to say, okay, well, yeah, I just don't have the time right. You know, maybe you could find the time to write a paragraph or to just time yourself. Okay, I'm going to journal for 5 minutes and that's it on my lunch break. Okay, you journaled for the day and it only was 5 minutes, and that's okay. So that's what I'm saying about just finding those little things and doing the little things that make you happy and can get you back in that place of you feeling like your authentic self again. Okay. All right, Capricorn, so that is what I have for you today. So please like and share and comment on this video and let me know how it resonates. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and we'll talk soon.